early rising. Not really. Look at the time. It's like 11. Hey, how's everybody doing? And what? How's everybody doing? So I'm up here, right? And I'm cooking, getting my stuff ready for dinner as well. I'm making some. Ooh, why did I just do that? I'm making some oxtail lentils. Now, I already said in a previous video, I'm not a big fan of lentils, beans, and stuff. But groceries running out, so therefore I have to make what I have, and lentils is one of them. I was gonna make an oxtail eggplant, but my eggplant has gone bad, and I'm not gonna take the risk using that. So I opted for lentils. So I got some on the stove. Quinoa. Can you see that? Quinoa, lentils. Now this is breakfast. More quinoa again because I really like kumut flakes, but I'm out of kumut flakes, so I made it the same way I make the kumut flakes. Nah. And then I got some seasoned zucchini here. I'm gonna let that marinate, absorb the flavor more. And the last thing, then I have some fruits I packed because I gotta go out. So this is plum and cherries. This is what I have left. And then for my son, give him applesauce as well. Then I'm gonna bring an avocado for the meal, and when he wakes up, he's still sleeping. He'll probably have a smoothie. I'll have some of the smoothie and the porridge, and then we'll have. You're gonna see a combination of both foods because I have. You know what? I bought this guava. I've never had guava before. I bought a case of guava, and I don't even know how the heck or when they're ripe. I guess they're ripe now because they're turning yellow. They were green before, so I guess they're ripe now. They stink? Whoa, what that something stink? Oh my gosh, we were all trying to find the smell. We couldn't find the smell because it wasn't directly on the guava. But then, when you like pick it up and move it, the smell would be in the area of the guava. I'm like, what the fuck? Deception? Okay, so, and then what else is it? And then he also has some more, or I also have some more fruits cut up. I'm gonna bring some oranges, and there's a bit more cherries in there. And that's about it. That's about it that I have for the day. This is really like when your grocery gets to the point where you're like, okay, what am I going to make? And you really don't know what to make because your food is running out. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. I guess I'll holler at you guys a bit later because I'm just cooking. I want to show you. I'll show you a picture because I don't want to show you. Or I don't know. Maybe I will show you a picture. I'm not sure what I'll do, but or a video. I don't know. One of the two. And ole. No, this is not that what I'm wearing. This is just house clothes. And I'm going to stop swinging the camera is what I'm going to do. Figure out what I'm going to do next because I'm supposed to take him swimming, but I'm not sure if I'm going to add that on my channel because I'm thinking about starting a channel for my son. So we'll see. Here's how my breakfast looks. Let's see how it tastes, if it tastes the same. If it doesn't, I'll be so disappointed. Doesn't taste the same, but it's eatable. It's alright. It's alright. I really like the kumut flakes. Man, I don't know. I don't want to come on here and be a bit boring, so I'm going to come off for now until I have something more interesting that I'm doing. So I just finished my meal. And that was better than I expected. I wasn't expecting it to taste so good, but it did. So, I want to talk about my skin. Look at my skin. I don't know how it looks right now on camera. But, one thing about my skin on this journey is that it fluctuates like crazy. And not because, like, I can't get it under control. It's mainly me. Because I have random days where I'm like, I need so it's like crazy. And I know that's because I didn't eat enough natural type of carbohydrates with the fruits and stuff. I know that usually is the case. Or sometimes I just go ahead and eat the sweets. And then like if you've seen my previous videos, if you ever watched those, my skin looked really bad and I was like hesitant about posting those videos. I don't even know if I'm going to post them because I still need to post them during the making of this video. So my skin was like really bad, and that had a lot to do with I was eating a lot of sweets and I was stressed out of my mind because of like my father who passed away on 2 days before Father's Day. I was stressed about thinking about that. Sorry, I was getting myself prepared for that, right? Give me a second. I'm gonna get it together. So yeah. So during that time, I was dealing with that and trying to figure out how to heal my dad. Like, I knew how to heal him. The problem is I didn't have enough money, and I didn't reach out to people who could possibly help me because I felt like it was my situation. So I never really, and it's really hard dealing with family members, and this is probably why I'm going to be going so hard on this, to make people aware of the fact that this can be, a lot of these diseases can be reversed. And I'm doing my journey because I was born into eating a certain way, and it is hard to overcome sometimes. It's not hard, it's just a matter of making the choices to not eat certain foods. But I find that my food of choice is sweets when I'm either stressed or just because, really. And at that time when my father was dying he only had diabetes. So to me, diabetes is not that severe. It's not that severe if you can control it. But he didn't really take care of himself, and he had no one helping him to take care of him. Well, he did. My family members were helping to take care of him, the ones on my dad's side. And the problem is it's just me in my family right now who understands that healing can take place through foods. So the mass majority of people who are considered to be like me, okay, don't believe in that. But the thing is, when you look through our history and you look through our, like, how we eat and how we move, you can see that we still eat. Well, not over here in the freaking America, not Canada and America and maybe South America, but not Canada and America. But I think in the Caribbean and the tropics, you guys, even though you eat meat, the basis of your foods are very how do I say it? Even just the balance of certain foods, I don't know if it's changing now, but from when I used to go up there, the food proportions are pretty good. Like, the meat will be here, and then you'll still have a very wide array of vegetables or some sort of hearty root vegetable or something, you know. It's still, and then plus, and you can just tell they're getting a lot of sun. It's not just food. It's not just food that will heal you back to health, because I could be eating the best amount of foods possible, but if my environment is stressing me out, if I'm not happy with my life, emotionally I'm dying from all sorts of traumas or things that are affecting me, and I'm not telling anybody, I'm not talking about it, I'm not reaching out to anybody about it, these things can kill me or help aid in my sickness as opposed to eating healthy. So if that makes sense. So I could be eating healthy and all those things going on, and it still will make me sick. So anyways, back to the point. I was dealing with all of that, and so I was super stressed. I was snappy, and a lot of people didn't know I was doing it. Nobody knew I was dealing with it. I told one person. I didn't tell anybody. So I was dealing with it. That's just how I'm built, and I'm working on it. I'm built in a way where I deal with things on my own. I don't tell people. So YouTube is helping me learn how to express more. It's also helping me to learn how to allow people back into my life, because I kind of just shunned everybody out. And then the third thing is I don't know, I guess creating an environment, because I need people around me, or I would like to meet people who are pretty much in the knowing of nutrition and stuff, in the knowing of nutrition. And I don't just say nutrition, because what I'm doing or what I'm aspiring to do is eat on a basically melanin diet or Aboriginal diet, or lifestyle. Diet means temporary, lifestyle to me. Diet means temporarily to me. Sorry about all this, because thoughts are coming like crazy. So diet to me is temporarily, and lifestyle to me is your everyday living. So I'm on this, and it's gonna take some time to get there. I go here and I'm excelling, my skin starts to flourish, and then boom, I'm right back at the beginning. And I don't want to act and come back, not beginning, but you know, then I'll just want sweets all the time after a while. And I don't want to act like I'm perfect on this journey. And I know there's other people who are not perfect, but I don't want to also come on here and make it seem as if like I don't have those days or those times when I just reach for whatever's convenient, because I do. But my lifestyle, the foundation pretty much is set up the same, and it's plant-based, and I still eat these grains, fruits, vegetables, and stuff like that. And every time I learn something new, I make a change, or if I have the income to do it, I will make the change there and stuff like that. So did I address it? I don't know, because my thoughts are all over the place. So back, I didn't think I was gonna talk about this, but I guess I meant to because it came out. So, and I'm always out of breath. That iced coffees I've been drinking recently. So the fact that I was dealing with that, I was super stressed. My skin, and I was eating a lot of sweets. My skin was flaring up. So that's why in certain videos you'll see my skin look horrible. To me, it looks horrible. And then that camera is zoom in focus, so it's closer than it really is. So you're seeing all up in my pores and things. And then right now, my skin, I've been only drinking really the iced coffee, sweets. I did have a donut. I won't lie. I did have a donut the day of my dad's passing. It's a couple, I think it's a month after now. I gotta check the dates, but 2 days before Father's Day he passed, and we're at July 26th today. Yeah, July 26th. So it's been a few weeks, and you know, I'm dealing with it as it comes, as it copes. And what I meant to say is, it is hard being somebody who knows that nutrition can help heal you. But when you have a bunch of family who's so used to eating the way that we were taught, and I say taught because if you look in our history, we never used to eat like this. Half of these grains and stuff that we're eating now are normal embedded teachings. Okay, we never used to. If you eat something and you get itis, that's your body trying to tell you, yo, either one, you ate too goddamn much, or two, we're struggling and we're trying to get this food into our body, trying to digest this synthetic food in our body. Because when I eat foods, I could eat enough. I could eat enough quinoa, enough pumpkin, enough, like my meal yesterday, I could eat a big portion of that, and I'll be full, and I won't get itis. I'll just feel heavy, but I won't get itis. There's a difference in your body metabolizing the food for energy and trying to process that thing and extract whatever energy it can from that, and then thing. But it's overworking, so that's why you end up feeling tired and going to sleep most of the time, or struggling to get through your day if you're at work. So it is hard because during the time he was passing, I did tell my family, some family members, the immediate ones, I told them, I said, he can't eat this and that, and he can't have this and that. I couldn't do it because I live pretty far, so I was doing my best as much as I can to bring him certain foods to go down there. And during the time I was processing and telling myself, okay, he's gonna pass. I know he's gonna pass because he's getting more, like, they're helping, yes, but he's getting more of the foods that are knocking out his kidneys over the foods that should be helping to aid cleanse him, give him back the energy, and help his kidney flourish. So eventually I was at work and I got the call and I broke down. But I was prepared, so that's why I'm handling it so well. The thing is, I guess I'm doing this to create that change. I don't know what it is in me. Like, I even still have problems. I wouldn't say problems, because my family does allow me to do me. I'm grown at this point. They allow me to do me and I allow them to do them. But I have seen that since I've been eating this way, they do incorporate more fruits and stuff into their everyday eating. Now, half of them don't eat fruits, but they do and try to incorporate more of it. And I have seen a lot of changes since the time, because I used to wake up in the middle of the night and cry to my mom and be like, "Ma," when I was younger, "Ma, I have chest pain and I can't breathe." The chest pain used to be so horrible. I don't got those no more. I used to cry about back pain. I used to cry about some clump in my throat. And I used to go to the doctor and get that checked, and they were like, "What the hell? You don't have nothing." My doctor's I swear he was ready to write me off as crazy. Because he used to be like, "There's nothing there. There's nothing there." And I'm like, "There's something. I'm swallowing and it's not going down. There's something." He's just like, "There's nothing there." So anyways, what I figured out what that was basically dairy. Once I cut out the dairy, now I started corking a lot. Excuse me, but this video is going to be a bit raw. I started corking a lot. And phlegm was coming up. A lot of phlegm was coming up. And I spit and I spit and I chuck and I chuck and I chuck. Not all at once daily, like random it would come up. Very random and periodically it'd come up. And then it got to the point where I started to observe when I was getting this phlegm. And every time I ate a dairy substance, here comes the phlegm. and then I cork it up. If say I ate one ice cream bar, that ice cream bar would take about 3 days to cork up. And then after that, the clump was gone, and I'm just like, So then I did it again. I ate dairy, and here it came right after I finished eating. Sometimes not right after, something would be like a few hours after, then here comes the phlegm trying to float up. And then I'm like, what? So then I completely cut it out, and it was gone. So now I know if I eat something that's either too acidic or has dairy in it, and I didn't know, I know immediately because my body will tell me. And I'm very much into listening to what my body's saying. Now, that also comes with my acne. I flare up to things that are very too sweet because it creates an imbalance in my body and it, fluctuates my hormones. Then there's dairy, which I can't handle. Most people who are melanated can't handle dairy. You're lactose intolerant by nature. That's because your body's trying to tell you, yo, this is a synthetic, something you should not be eating. This is something that is binding and will cause, what does it do? It basically, think of it causes mucus. I don't know why I'm trying to make it more than it really is, but it does cause mucus. Now, there's many factors as to how you may come about realizing these diseases in your life. Some people it takes longer, some people it's faster. For me, it's faster. That also happens. That also comes. I can't talk. This also. What am I saying? I don't know, but you're basically your gene pool, stress, all of that stuff play a big role in when the disease will manifest in your life. Food, so on and so forth. Sunlight, lack thereof sunlight. We gotta stop running from the sun because you know how long it takes for our skin to even process sun? Like, come on now, stop this. This freaking foolishness. I want to get darker. Get darker, boo. Get that melon. That if you're getting darker, that means you're freaking it means carbon is working in your body. Okay. So I don't know why I just ended up on this tangent. I think I was meant to. I gotta fix my posture as well, because what the hell is going on with this? I was looking at myself in the mirror one day. I'm like, yo, I stand like that. I am thinking I'm standing like a god, All of a sudden I'm standing like Pinocchio or something. I don't know. Whoosah. I guess I was supposed to get that off because all that came out. So anyways, again. Let me do something with my life. Let me go out. Let me wake up my child because we gotta go swim in like an hour and he's still sleeping. Shake my head.